I'm Matteo Nunziati, 40 years old. I'm from Milan. I was 11 years old and I was in vacation with my family. I went back to my home, my beach home, and I started to copy a comic, to draw. I start to draw, and I did, I think, a good job. So exactly in this moment, I understood that I have a skill, I have a talent. So I start my career, at that point, exactly. There were an exhibition, art exhibition that I really wanted to see. So we left the school and we went there. So I clearly remember that the other people, the other guys, they left the school to go to the clubs or to go to the park. But we left the school because we wanted to see the art exhibition. So I think they did a good job. I think the big lesson is to be innovative, but to take in consideration the tradition. Yeah, maybe to be more calm, more relaxed. I've been very concentrated on my career, and so I think. And I always, very anxious, So I think if I have to say to young myself, I have to say, be calm. That you got what you are looking for. For the moment, for me, it will be enough to go and to take a plane in somewhere place in the world. It will be enough to take a plane. That's all. But because I think, the emotion that you can feel when you travel is something unbelievable, Yeah, do something commercial. Yeah, honestly, to stop the creative block, it's the deadline. Deadline for me is extremely important. If some company or some client, some developer group say, I need this work from your side, I have to be creative. When I start to design, the things that I have in my mind is I want to do something that I like. If I have to do some chair, I have to think about a chair that I want in my home, in my house, something that I really like. So I try to be very precise from one side, but from other side, when I have to start to draw, when I take the pencil in my hand, I try to clear my mind and to start from zero and to do really whatever I like. So that's, I think, the most important thing is in a process. So inspiration I can pick the inspiration everywhere. But at a certain point, I have to really clear my mind, starting, from fresh mind. I mean. In my personal experience, I love to do product design. Product design, I really love because you can concentrate your idea in a small product. It's Tenet by Christopher Nolan. I like Christopher Nolan. I think it's a really interesting director. The most difficult things in design is to keep the balance, between all the parts. That's the most difficult things, because is like a nature. You know, a flower is a perfect machine from one side, but is a beautiful. You know, so we have to keep this kind of balance, which is absolutely not easy. But I think is the real challenge that we have to do. Many places. I like many places. I like London very much. I like also Dubai. I like very much. New York, I like too. So there are many places where I love to live. When I was in high school, for example, Michelangelo was my favorite, artist, and Leonardo da Vinci, or the Italian tradition. But more recently, I think Joe Ponti, for example, is a great designer. Luxury is when you feel better, when you feel very good, So I remember that I was with my wife many years ago in Venezuela, in South America, and we were in a very poor town, in front of the sea, the ocean. And we went in a restaurant which was a really, simple restaurant. But it was absolutely amazing. They put our table on the seaside and we eat a fresh fish, just catch it. This was a luxury experience, even if, it was extremely simple. So I think, sometimes it's not a matter of budget or luxury, but luxury means when you feel yourself better, when you touch the beauty, even if beauty is not something expensive, I have 3 kids. So I concentrate on my family. We are doing, we are lucky because in Milan, which is a city, we have a big private garden. So during the summer times, we spend our day in the garden, and it's very good, for the children. I have every day cappuccino and croissant, every day. In Italy, we have a very strong rules about, food, which is ridiculous, because we don't use rules for anything, but we apply a very strong rules for, the food. If you go to Italy and ask for a cappuccino in the evening, for example, or in the afternoon or in the evening, everybody look at you like weird, that you do something which is not, it's crazy, because cappuccino is only for the morning for an Italian, it's a stupid rules, but everybody knows this kind of unwritten rules, it's something unbelievable. But believe me, if you go to the bar and ask for the cappuccino by 6 o'clock p.m., everybody, look at you, but this is crazy. It's not possible, That's one of the rules. I think, I like very much some Russian writer like Dostoevsky, for example. I like so much, and because this kind of great writer, they try to put on the paper the soul of the people, which is extremely stimulating, It's well, maybe I think Norman Foster is it's an architect that I like so much. I think the products, or more general, the project that I like it so much that I did, I think is the next one, because I think I never satisfy of myself, so I really think when I start a new project, for example, now I'm doing a huge villa on the seaside in Dubai, and I'm very excited about that. I'm very concentrated because I think this will be the perfect villa. It's a stimulating, it's a stimulating challenge of myself. So I think the best project, it will be the next one. Yeah, I like Italian, of course. Japanese cuisine, I like so much. The Japanese, I like so much. Lebanese cuisine, I like so much, from the Middle East. That's all. Actually, I'm driving Porsche. But I want, the problem is I want to drive an Italian brand, but I think there are very few brands at the Porsche level at this moment. So we hope that the next one, it will be Maserati or some Italian good brand, I think. A kiss from my children, a kiss of my children. I think I can leave my house without kiss of my children, because I think that everybody of us, it's working to be loved. So I think that's the most important things. I think Arne Jacobsen, the chair, I think. Yeah, of course, there are a lot of parts, there are, for example, there are a lot of bureaucracy, the taxes, for example, the invoices, these kind of things are very boring for me, but, I have to do it. Scuba Libre, Coke with rum. Maybe my car. I think I spent a lot of money for my car, and it's not a good investment because you have to change. You have to I think. But I like the car design, so it's my game. It's my toy. It's not a problem of expensive material or luxury material. For example, a very simple wood in a nice place, in an unforgettable place, it's the best wood everywhere. So it depends, about the your feeling, I think. It's time. Staycation. Studio life, of course. Teaching. It's a difficult question, this one. Like I say, I think it will be a big challenge to attract the people to the reality. I think this will be the most challenging things for everybody, but especially for designer, architect, and interior design. We have really to create something remarkable, to attract the people and to put together with a new social life the people. I think this will be the challenge of the future. That I'm will be happy to participate, to give my contribution.